Thanks for watching. Had to make this thinking game a little short clip. I want to talk about something. One of the skills I always talk about is, four skills: skill set, education, communication, mindset. So I've been watching this series of interviews with Ali. I'll show you the picture of it. Ali K Jones. It was in St. Lunatics. He talks about the story of how he set up the St. Lunatics and how things kind of, could have went left or right. But here's the thing that you got to think about. When you involve multiple people or humans involved, it can start out one way, then it could go another way. And when you start talking about communication, sometimes as humans, we play this assumption game. You assume that if this happened, this person will do this. You assume that if things go like this, it's gonna happen like this. And sometimes that's not always the case. But you have to be careful in life not to let assumptions build up. And then when something happens opposite of what you're assuming, frustration, anger and things come along with that. And the thing I like about Ali is he's not letting that. I think the thing that frustrating him is that the truth is not 100% being told. And most of the time when people tell their story, it seems like it catered towards them. And sometimes it's hard for a person to tell a story and it's the whole story without the bias of them involved. And it sounds like he's telling the whole story of how things happen, in chronological order. It's almost like talking to a lawyer, almost pretty crazy. But I think the assumption part is what get a lot of people. Sometimes when money get involved, fame get involved, people's mindset change. You can start out as a group, we all for the group, but then, if they say, oh, we just want Nelly, how he takes that mentally is up to him, but I'm saying that could change things as far as it's group to, well, it's Nelly. They just want Nelly. Even if they contributed, which they did, and they helped, which they did, still, you can't assume that he gonna break bread with everybody evenly if he feels like all the money is his because it's under Nelly. There are some people that'll say, these are my brothers, we all pitched in, we all helped, I'm gonna break bread. If I get 100, everybody gonna get 10 or 20. We're gonna break it. We're gonna break that bread. And then some people that's like, it's under my name, I put in the work, I'm gonna take 80 and I'm gonna give 20 between y'all. It's just all about, you can't assume that that person's gonna take care of everybody and how they look at it. Cause some people look at it as, well, y'all should get your own deal and make your own money instead of chipping off of the money that I'm making. But at the end of the day, you don't make it to a high level of success without a team. You gotta have a team. But sometimes people use the team to get to that level and then they disregard the team. I'm not saying Nelly did that, but I'm saying there's a possibility that happens, that people make it with the team and then they disregard the team. So I just wanted to come by and talk about that, is communicate. Don't assume anything in life. Whether it's job, whether it's relationships, whether it's dealing with people, don't assume, hey, I help you wrote this. Let's talk about the numbers, how will we get compensated for that? Because he didn't trip off the money when you listen to him. It was the fact that he thought that, in my opinion anyway, he thought that they was gonna go as a group, and if one person get on, everybody gets on. If he get on, everybody on, we're gonna put everybody on. When you think about trying to think of a group who was kind of like that, maybe like Brand Nubian or A lot of hip hop groups, man, have one on, but it always seems like it's always one person who get on, and it starts out that way, and then when money get involved, it seems like it starts switching to how things are looked at. Yeah, we're all on, but I'm getting the money coming towards me because I'm the name Eazy-E, or you think about that with like Ice Cube, Eazy-E was getting most of the money, but then it seemed like he was keeping it and then breaking up, with them. But fame and money changes things. You got to have clear communication and don't assume anything. Get that agreed upon. Make sure we're on the same page before we go forward, or you can get burnt by assumptions. Yo, this is Mike. I just wanted to give my take on the Ali thing. I think Ali is a solid dude. Sometimes the truth is not pretty. There's always different sides to the truth. It's like layers to the onion. But sometimes the truth needs to be told, and you can interpret it how you want and take it for however you want. And with that being said, I'm signing out.